Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Today is Sunday, and I'm trying to make another program. Today is a different one completely. It's okay, it's working now. Because I've been trying. So when I can't get it right, then I call my wife to come and fix it for me. Anyway, uh, yeah, today the program is a bit differently because it's about the European Union. We are in the European Union, and I was one of those proud to vote to enter Europe, to enter this body, the European Union. For us, it looked very good at the time, and we needed it. It did a lot of good for us, infrastructure and what have you. But there is a lot of things to me that sometimes I feel sorry that I voted to join. To start with, the European Union is a body that is together, strong, and we can call it like the United States of Europe, like the United States of America, before USSR, used to be called States of Russia, and now we can call this the United States of Europe. So, by saying so, you will have it in your mind that this body will do everything in their power to have all these nations getting stronger in infrastructure, business, works, employments, schools, education, what have you. A lot of things it moved forward, but then and again there is a lot of things that to me doesn't work, doesn't make sense. To start with, we, the European Union, in my opinion, they should do everything in their power to buy and sell from each other. You understand me? Buy and sell from each other. There's a lot of nations that are poor, but they can do things, and we can buy things from them. They can sell, they can buy. By doing so, by buying from each other and selling to each other, that makes all the states of Europe more healthy, economically viable, more strong, and that way everything will improve. The health, education, infrastructure, you name it. Now, to start with, the European Union is doing a lot of business with China and with a lot of other players outside Europe, where we can buy those things instead from members of the European Union. But they don't do it. So that's step number one, which is, in my opinion, against what the EU should stand for. Number two, for a long time, Turkey been fighting and arguing and asking to join the European Union. And for many, many, many years, they keep going to them and tell them, oh, you have to change this, and you have to change that, and you have to change this, and so forth. Happens with all the countries that joined, that you have to change so you be in the standard of the European Union. Good, good. But then, but then, 5 minutes after, 5 minutes after, they will do the opposite. They will do the opposite. Today, you have a lot of states that sell in European ship. You want to become a European. So you spend $1 million and you buy this membership, or sort of you become like a Maltese or like a German or like a French. You be citizens as a European. Now, if that is not a lie, if that is not one of the most controversial and unruly things in life, I don't know. So, with one hand, you are telling these nations that they have to improve as far as this and that and that and that and that. And then they get in these members that most of them are involved in these things that European Union don't stand for, and selling them European citizenship. Understand me? From there, you can tell what the European Union stands for. If it's not cheating, if it's not lies, well, how come you stop a nation from joining the European Union because of some controversials that you didn't fix, when then you yourself start selling European citizenship to these people that are really involved in these things that Europe don't like? Oh, you hit me, maybe I can understand, because I cannot. And that's why these days you see the European Union, you see the meetings they have, and it's frustrating. It's frustrating. What they doing? It's broken in half. Broken in half. You have van der Leyen, or whatever her name is, the president. Oh man. Well, if you can stand that, then you can stand anybody. I wish to know what this lady stands for. If it's honesty, well, then hit me with a truck, because I cannot understand this. Honesty, she doesn't even know how to spell the word honesty, let alone be. You cannot do these things. You cannot, on one hand, you say, I don't want you because you are still corrupt and you are still hitting women and you are still not giving people freedom. And then you sell citizenship to these people that are fully involved, that are corrupt and so forth and everything, that are running this masquerade. It's silly and it's stupid and it's sickening. And when you think about it, sometimes you say, well, what's happening? Are these people there, these members there, are they there just to warm up the seat, take good wages, plus a lot of extras, because they're doing nothing more important? Not much. Look what happens with the other German prime minister. I forget her name, that lady now. Look what happens. First, now they say, you see, they say, we have to have a standard in Europe, you see. We have to have a standard in Europe. That's what makes us different from other countries. Where you can walk the street and nobody hurt you. Where a girl can walk down the street without someone raping her. Where a shopkeeper can keep his shop open when someone goes in and drop him. And then you had this lady for a prime minister for so long. Now she's not anymore. I forgot her name at the moment. And she filled up Germany with about 2 million or more people coming from Arab countries. Now, I am the first one that I'm not against helping, because I was one of them. Sometime back when I was 22, I was married. I had a wife and a kid, and I couldn't live in my country. So I emigrated and I went to Australia and I stayed there for 20 years. So I cannot go against what these people are trying to do. They are looking for help. They need help, like I needed help, and they gave me help. But that was one way, and this is another. I will not go against helping anybody, no matter of their nation, no matter of their country or color, of their religion. But you can't be a body like the European Union that preach that we are the safest people on earth, that we have full democracy, and then this lady, this German prime minister, she took over 2 million of these Arab people that they don't even know how to spell the word democracy, let alone be it, to Germany. And after, hush, 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 little by little, she started delivering them all over Europe. Now, now, you open the television and try to see in France, try to see in Germany, try to see in the United Kingdom, try to see in Spain. And all you see is these Muslims marching in the street demanding anything that they want, and you have to give it to them, or else they are not like we people were when we emigrated. When we emigrated, we go in and we say, please, sir. And they say, well, you have to pay this. We say, yes, sir, here. We pay and we say, thank you. And we pay, not they pay us, we pay. And we say, thank you. And they say, you have to do this and this and this and that. We say, yes, we do it. Thank you. And we do it. But not these people. These people, they coming in. They demand, they have Sharia laws. United Kingdom, for instance, if not in England alone, they have so many councils with Muslims running them, and they have Sharia laws, and most of them. And if you're a Christian walking down the street, they can come out and beat the shit out of you. And you open their mouth, open your mouth, and the policeman will come and arrest you, not them. Now, this is the Europe that these bureaucrats are talking about. That's what they are proud about. Proud about. And what they're doing with our lives, with our money, with our laws. Our laws. You talk about fairness. Let me tell you fairness. You have a country, right? You have a country. And this country will sell citizenship, right? They go to China, Russia, India, Pakistan, all over the world, to the most rich. Keep that in mind always, that the rich in these places, they are corrupt as shit, yeah? Corrupt to the core. And they sell citizenship to them, and they bring them in. So why the hell do you ask for these laws for these countries to have if you're going to go and get any Tom, Dick, and Harry, which are all corrupt to the core, robbers, killers, rapists, and what have you, and bring them in through Europe with their blessings? Ask van der Leyen, that stupid old silly half asleep human being. But that is not all. That is not all. Talk about fairness. Now, this country that sells citizenship, I don't know, what, some pay a million, maybe some pay more, maybe some pay less. So through this selling, they got so much money. Understand me? To their country. Good luck to them. Understand me? But that is not all. Now these people that they paid money only to their country have the right to go all over Europe. So one country got paid for this citizenship, while the others doesn't get paid for this citizenship. But these people, they have a right to go to their country. Now, if that is not fair, I want to know, van der Leyen, are you still there or are you still asleep? Wake up, wake up, wake up. Once there was a very smart old man, and he said something to me. And since that time, every so often it hits me. It hits me right here. And I keep saying, I think that guy, at first I thought he was a bit rough, you know? And then I said, I think that guy, he has something up here. I think he is right. He said to me, listen, Paul, he said, do you know why people become politicians? Well, I said, maybe they want to run the country. Maybe they are good people who want to run the country. He said, you're mistaken. I said, why am I mistaken? He said, they want to be politicians because they are no good for nothing people. No good for nothing people. The only thing they can do is by get elected, pretend they can do something. They go there, get paid for nothing, cheat and drop all their lives. And ever since then, every so often it hits me. But I think you go to the European Union and you find a hell of a lot of them. A hell of a lot of them. And sometimes you wonder which part of their brain are they sitting on? So one country is getting rich by selling citizenship, say at 1 million or whatever, or more or less ahead. But then they have a right. That's the same like me. I get some people and I say to them, you want bed and breakfast? All right, pay me 100 a day and you can come. And then they pay me 100 a day. Then I say, no, you can go to a house and go straight in and have bed and breakfast. You paid me, now you have a right to go to a house and have bed and breakfast. Free. Is that fair? Is that right? Oh, we call Russians. Oh, the Russians and the Chinese. Oh, they are communists. We've been brought up from the days we were that much, so young. Oh, you go to hell. All you see is Chinese, Russians, North Koreans. That's all you see. But all the others are all in heaven, packing bags. That's what they were doing. That's what they teach us. And still teaching today, you know? Oh yes. Oh, yes. This is the European Union we're talking about. And today, yes, I am. Yes, of course I am. I'm sorry that I voted to join. I cannot say that we didn't gain because before we didn't have one street the right way. With their money, we did a lot hospitals, streets, and education, airports, what have you. We did schools. But when you open the door, the rats come in, the flies come in, the mosquitoes come in, the dogs come in, the cats come in, the horses come in. So we open the door, we're going to Europe. And of course, they wave the lolly in front of us so we can smell the lolly and see the lolly. And all our eyes goes on the lolly. Oh, the lolly, we need the lolly, we need the lolly. But they never show you that once you join, they're going to fry you inside out. That's what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Today, you're a country. You are creating a lot of stuff that you like to export, and you wish to export to Europe mostly, but you can't, there's no hope for you. There's no hope for you to move forward. Why is anybody going to pay you $100 for your thing when they can get it from China for 20? And this is with the blessing of Europe, that they are proud, saying that they are a bloc and they are there to have these nations as a bloc, healthy. We come first. We buy from each other first. If we can fight, then we buy from somewhere else. As the European Union, that's what you have. There is a lot of countries still need money. And remember, the money that the European Union have, it's not theirs, it's the people's money of all these nations. But silly looking van der Leyen, oh yeah, oh no worry. We picked 300 trillion whatever and send them to Ukraine, to another of their buddies. Of course, they are buddies. But what I mean is, you rub my back, I rub yours, huh? I'm a thief, you're a thief, we rub each other back, huh? Nah, we look after each other. Otherwise, we're going to survive. But I hate Russia. What the hell did Russia do? What the hell did Russia do? I don't know how much school van der Leyen gone. She's not smart at all. She's as dumb as they come. You can tell that by looking at her face. You can tell that she's been on Mars for several years. I think she fell from another planet. What did Russia ever do to us? All it did, that when Germany was at war, Russia was alongside the UK, alongside America, fighting Germans. Other than that, what did they do? Oh, their people, you know what they do to their people? What did they do to their people? What do they do to their people that other countries don't? Go to America now. Go to Russia. I can pay you the ticket to Russia. Go to Russia, wherever you like. And see if you see zombies in the streets. Go to USA, California, New York, Philadelphia, Mississippi, Texas, and you see zombies walking in the street. Zombies, real zombies. But no, we have to get so many trillions of our money. Van der Leyen, this does not come from your mother's purse. Our money, silly fool, our money. Oh yeah, no worries. I'm in charge. I'm the president. What I say goes. Give them, and we have to fight. Ah, you want war? And Russia keeps saying, we don't want more. Let's stay around the table. and negotiate. We don't want more. We don't want war. And Trump said it many times to them. No wars. In wars, there's no winner. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. But no, 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 no. They hate Trump too. Last time Trump had a meeting with them, nobody talked to him. Nobody. And he going back home, knowing Trump, that he is a bit, like everybody shake his hand and kiss him. So nobody talked. So she going back home a bit upset. Oh, they didn't talk to me. They didn't hug me. I understand that. Everybody have feelings. But I trust Trump every second of the day. And I will not trust any one of them in Europe. All of them. Van der Leyen, Metzola, another one. God help us. Anyway, this is it. This is it. Give you the money. This is the Europe that we're talking about. This is the Europe that should stand together as one. Buy from each other. Sell from each other. Stop selling citizenship. And another thing, all those countries that sold citizenship, the law have to be changed. If, for instance, you bought a Maltese citizenship or a French citizenship, then because you spent money, you are allowed to go. If you bought it from France, you're allowed to go to France. But that's it. You pay the money, but that doesn't mean that you have a right to go to Austria and to Sweden and to France and to Germany and to Spain and to Italy. What is this? This is not fairness. This is 24-hour a day daylight cheating. This daylight cheating. It comes a time. Don't you worry, your time is coming. People had enough of you. Not only you, yeah? People have enough of politics. And it's time. It's time. People all over the world, they already started. It's time. People cannot take anymore. Soon enough, the armies in every country will take over. And the first people that will be politicians. For all the money they spent, they robbed. What's Europe? What's Europe? And then you talk about China, van der Leyen. Have you ever been to China? Have you ever been to China? Huh? If you ever go to China, you faint as soon as you arrive there. The things, how much forward they gone, those people, how smart they are, what they did, plus how happy they are. Oh yes, sometimes you see some people, oh, we're not allowed to do this and we're not allowed. But that's only there. They brought all these Muslims in. They did it on purpose. They want because they want to break Europe from within. It's their religion. What do you think? They have their meetings together, even Rome involved. All together they have their meetings and doing everything in their. Look at COVID. Look at COVID. There was this COVID. Oh, that's where one in China was invented in a laboratory in America, in Texas, if I'm correct. This sickness, and they got poison from about 6 or 7 different kinds of animals. Snakes were one of them. See the computer guy, what's his name? He was involved. He made millions. And then, oh, I have to invent that. Want to kill people. So we invent that. And then in no time at all, in no time at all, in no time at all, we'll have a cure. And the other day, I was listening to this guy, this big doctor, specialist. And they asked him, have you ever got the jab for, he said, what? You have to be kidding me. They said, for the last 30 years, we've been trying to have a cure for influenza and flu, and still we don't have the right cure yet. We didn't. And you're telling me that there is a sickness and tomorrow we have the cure? They grow up before they kill you all. I know. I know people. I know good people from this village where I live. I know a special man used to wake up in the morning. He was old, but he was strong. He used to go to the paddocks and play there, pass his time. Why not? Good luck to him. Oh, so he gonna have the thing, have the jab. The following day he died. They killed him. But he was not the only one, yeah? 97% of the people that died during COVID all died from the injection. That's not my word. Check it over. That's not my word. Today, specialists all over the world tell you this. But do you think that is enough? No. Now so we go back on our subject, European Union. So now European Union made all the countries, my country, I'm very sorry to say, but what can you expect? Yeah, was one of them. They go on and they signed who? World Health Organization, WHO, are the most corrupt and satanic organization on earth. They are caught of killing millions of people on purpose. Now, the European Union made all the countries in Europe, not that they succeeded, because there's a lot, I think, like Poland, Hungary, Italy, maybe, where there is where there is nice, honest, strong politicians. I look at the Italian Prime Minister and I cannot stop smiling. She is a fantastic lady. She is a lady with a brain. She is a lady that loves her people. She is a lady that loves her country. You can tell when you have a leader falling asleep or a leader that loves his country or her country. But otherwise, oh yeah, ours was one of them. Oh no, they gone and they signed. And what did they sign? Let me tell you what they signed. They signed that as soon as they say that there is another sickness which is man-made like the one they did, everybody, whether you like it or not, you'll be dragged in, even by the police or by the army, and get injected, whether you like it or not. Now, if this is not the most corrupt idea ever on earth, and whoever agreed with this must be, oh my God, I don't think there is a word to fit this. I don't think there is a word to fit this. So now they're selling you. They say you're nothing. What the hell? What's wrong with you? You're not in. If we say jump, you say how high. Don't say I don't want to jump. When we say you jump, you say how high. When you say you have to get injected, you say yes, inject me. This is Europe that we're proud of. Yeah. So when I look at these things, and believe me, I only touched on the points, on the important points, because there is a hell of a lot of other things, issues, a lot of other issues that people don't know about. What's going on behind the selling of babies? Going, how many thousands of babies? The other day it was written how many kids are missing every year, and they tell you how much from Spain, how much from Italy, how much from Australia, how much from France, how much from Germany, how much from USA, how much from. And what's happening to these kids? This is all without their blessing, Tom. This is all with all their blessing. Yeah. This is woke, as you know it. Woke. Half the prime ministers are married to men. We all know the stories, yeah. Prime Minister was married to a woman and his wife got in and they found him kissing each other on the lips with another man. Eh? I think she left him. That was in the United Kingdom. Starmer is he? Starmer, what's his name? Then you have the French Prime Minister married a man like the Obama. He was married to a full sex man. Like Bush, the first Bush, he was married a man. All satanic. All satanic. Once God said, a good tree only make good fruit, but a bad tree only make bad fruit. So there you go. If these people are corrupt to the core, tell me what good could come out of them. Tell me. Now, in no time at all. And I'm waiting for the European Union to do it. I'm waiting. As a matter of fact, we're going to have an election here in a year or so, and when that happens, very close to that, I might be doing some questioning to both parties to see what's happening, what they will agree to or not. Now they are stopping money. It's already started in a lot of places where you go to the bank and you say, I want $400, I want 400 euros, I want 400 pounds. What? What for? My God, you're telling me what for? Dear God, it's my money that I gave you, that I put in the bank, and you invested it at 16 and 17%, and you're giving me nothing, and now you don't even want to give me my money. What for? And then they say, no, 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 we can only give you 50. Come tomorrow, we'll give you another 50. And in no time at all, there's not going to be any paper money no more. So what they going to do, I've been talking about this, and nobody wants to believe it, but it doesn't worry me. If when I know something, I love everybody. I don't love politicians. Both sides, not one side, not the other. Because to me, they are all cheat and they all look after themselves first. But I love everybody. I don't care if they are red, green, yellow, blue, purple, or black. Soon, They're gonna start injecting everyone here with a chip. So now they will say, no more money, no more money. And even no ID card no more. So where do you want something? You go shopping, you buy, and instead of giving her money, she'll have this unit. You put your hand on it like that, and the money will be taken out of that. That chip will have all your information. If you are, sorry to say this, if you are having sex with your wife, they will know that you're having sex with your wife. If you're in the toilet, they will know that you are having that you are in the toilet. That means you're just a number. They will know every second, every movement of your life. You people out there, you might laugh. You might say, oh, Paul dream a lot. Wait, Paul dream a lot. Things that I've been telling you ages ago all happened. And this already happening in a lot of places. In a lot of places, there are factories and they tell their people, look, we are going to inject everybody. And a lot of people say, no, I don't want to be injected. So they stopped doing that. But what they do, they say, look, we're going to do some improvement to the factory. So now, uh, from next week, we're going to move to that area. We're going to work in that area, away from here, till the improvement is done, and then we come back here. So they do that, and then they renovate and they change everything, and then you go back to work there. Then you go in and you try to find the card that you used to clock. You don't find the card no more. So you knock on the door and you say, sir, I want to come in, but where is the card? They say, no, you don't want it, you don't need the card anymore. No, of course not. So how do you know that I'm in? Easy. Easy, put your hand here. And put your hand, nothing happened. Oh, you're not injected with the RFID? No, oh, sorry, we don't have a job for you. Go inject yourself or you lose your work. That started in Sweden and in a lot of places like in America. I saw it, like in Germany. And now they're planning it in Italy. But in Italy, there's a bit of a fight because they have a real leader as a prime minister, not some donkey fast asleep. This is the Europe, my friends. That's why I'm angry. It's right. I agree. I agree. They come. They gave us a lot of billions. We fixed up the roads. We had new operating theaters, new hospitals, new schools, new colleges, and a lot of other things. Yeah, but those are nothing, my dear friend. Those are the lollies. Because nobody do nothing for nothing. Have you ever met anyone that gives you something for nothing? Never. Never. Nobody come, you're gonna come and say, oh, I give you $1,000. Here, take it. God bless you. Oh, I'm a rich man, I want to. That's all crap. Don't listen to that. That's all scams. Nobody give you nothing for nothing. So those things that they gave us first, those were the lollies to twist our arm. So we go and vote. Yes, today I'm sorry that I voted for. I'm sorry. What's happening? Why all these things? A lot of people dying. A lot of families are suffering. Nobody cares. Today, in a lot of places in Europe, a woman or a young girl cannot walk the streets after a certain time because she got raped by these Arabs. Now, I told you, I don't want to say nothing against people that wants help that cannot live in their country, because I was one of them. But in their case, they are Arabs, they are Muslims. Most of them are hard Muslims. Now, now, next to them, next to them, there is Abu Dhabi, there is Dubai, there is Qatar, there is Saudi Arabia, and you name it. And you talk to them and you say, how many did you take? And they said, not even one, we don't want any of them. They are bums, they don't want to work, we don't want any of them. But you say, but they are brothers, they are your type, they are Muslims. Then I say, if their brother don't want them, why should we? And then, and then you might turn to me and say, Paul, you go to mass every day. Are you a Christian? Saying that you don't want to help. And then I will say to you, all right, then let's put it other words. I like to help, but not this way. If the European Union really wanted to help them and don't ruin Europe, they know what to do. They could have gone to their countries, built factories, built schools, build hospitals, teach them how to work, teach them how to create, and they can stay home and they can work and eat. Not break down the church to build a chapel. That's what the European Union did. They brought them in. No, you find people telling you they got raped for walking down the street. They got knifed for walking down the street. In Little Malta, I opened on the internet, on Facebook and what have you. You see these guys, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, man, they fighting everywhere. And they are all Arabs. And our blind government keep bringing them in. They are degrading us. They are not happy that they come in and work. No, they come in, they work. All right, I understand. Some of them are being used because I know who's bringing them in. Those people that want to get rich fast. They bring them in and they give them €5 an hour and €4 an hour. I know. That's what's bringing them in. But in the meantime, they are ruining us. A guy walking down the street, he's seeing the rubbish, bags of rubbish. We are used to put the rubbish bags out and then the truck comes. No, he picked them up and he started throwing them all over the place. And nobody talks to them. In the city, two guys talking together. A couple of ladies passing down the street. They do these balls, water balls, and they throw them at them like that and turn around. We are not used to this type of shit. The government should wake up, pick them all up, send them back. We don't want them. They are not here to lead, to where they are here to ruin us. As I said, when I was in Australia, we were like, I don't know what to say. All we can say, yes, please, and thank you, and behave. But that is Angela Merkel, the saint, the other Satanist that fucked up Europe. First, she brought over 2 billion or more to Germany, then hush hush, sent them all around Europe. That stupid bitch. Anyway, I'm very sorry because when I start talking, sometimes I lose. I love everybody. As I said, I love everybody. I don't care if you're black, yellow, green, or brown, whatever. I don't care where you come from. But to go in a place and ruin a place, what the fuck? What for? Why? Why are you going all over Europe? Why are you coming to us here in Malta and ruining everything you find? Why? Because we have a fast asleep government or businessmen that want to do business out of you by paying you €4 an hour. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I thank you for taking the time listening to me. And as I said, I'm sorry. And if I had the chance, I will never vote for Europe again. Never. Because when you do the pluses and the minuses, there is more minuses than pluses. So I thank you all. Hopefully soon I will do another one, but it will not be about the European Union. It will be something more interesting. Okay. So stay smiling, all of you. I love you all. And I want to see you healthy, smiling, happy. Keep your family strong, happy together. No matter who you are. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're red or blue or green or what. I don't care what you are. I love you all and I want you all to be happy. God bless you. Till next time. Bye.